What's up, guys? Um, so I had to get some mods for somebody else that I play with occasionally. So I had. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if somebody was knocking on my door or not. But so, I had to get some mods, which has made it so that now I need to do. Okay. Oh yeah, that switched. Where were these going? I'm missing a locomotive. What the hell ding that me? Oh, the guy that I got mods to play with messaged me. Oh, let's see here. No, I didn't lose cars. Okay. Okay, we're good. I want you to go here. And he can talk more about the mods if he wants to join. Okay. I'm gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna set up for multiplayer. And then host, continue. CPRR. Um, means I should probably go get my other computer. We're gonna start going to Robinson. Oh, I need to get rid of shit. Abs interchange disabled. That is so easy. I didn't think it would be that easy. And now my game's trying to figure out what it wants to do today. Is it my computer or is it just the game? Ah! The disembodied voice has joined me. You'll notice Whittier has milk delivery now in the Borden's Creamery. Oh, I kind of wonder where the milk delivery goes. Oh, I'll be right back. I need my other computer. Actually, maybe I didn't need to go get my other computer now that I think about it. But it's here if I need it. I can still use this computer. It makes sense that I brought it. We'll see if he answers. Hello? You were awfully quiet. I turned up my speaker.
I see. I hear you fine. So what are we doing? We just running?
Well, do you want to take that train that's in that's weird. Something's leaking from somewhere. Do you want to grab that train that's in Bryson? I think it was the one that you were working on last time.
The train that I was on last time's in Whittier.
Okay.
Headed towards Silva Interchange.
Then I'll take this one.
Which I can take it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go throw this turnout so I can go again.
I'll take care of the Robinson cars.
I just say it doesn't have anything coming at it, does it? Nope. I don't see anything on that side of it.
That's weird. It was like my computer was leaking something.
That's weird.
Yeah, laptops shouldn't be leaking anything.
Nope, they should not. Alright, let's get this going. Are you running the interchange on your map?
I do have... Okay, so everything that you had me download so that we could play together...
Last night?
Yes, is going to end up being in this map now.
But what about the stuff that we had before that point?
Is in here too. Well,
Okay, so I don't have everything loaded.
Oh, you should probably do that then. Not the Bryson Loop. And not the passenger loop. In Silva.
But you have the expanded Silva interchange, right?
Yes.
So, did you keep the creamery or did you pull that out?
I kept the creamery. I know I have. Why doesn't... Yeah, Foxy's Tea Cave inspired Silva interchange.
Do you have Epps interchange on or not?
I have Epps interchange in-game. I have it switched off.
Okay.
That answer your question?
And did you download Bryson Briquette yet or not?
No, I do not have Bryson Briquette.
Okay, I'm going to leave it off my list of stuff then. Alright, that train's moving. I'm going to disconnect for a second so I can restart my game.
Okay.
And I made sure I loaded up all the locomotives you told me you were running. Oh, and that is not what I wanted.
In your volume, I just pulled up my stream on my laptop so that I could check and see what the volume levels were like, and yours is picked up a lot better this time around. You're not quite as loud as me, but that's better.
I noticed the other day how soft my voice was in your video.
Well, and I was also going from having you on the base of my laptop, so it should have picked up the mic, to right now you're by the webcam.
Alright, what just happened?
I do not know.
Yeah, my game crashed.
Ah, so yours did that too now. Mine did that last night.
Like, I got into the game, I connected, and as soon as I connected and started to get some movement, the game crashed.
That's what happened to me last night. Oh, we're going to have you download the Articulate at some point.
Yeah.
Same with the Y6.
I mean, I can download them right now. I just can't put them in the game right now because I'm loading the game up again.
Very true. Oh, you also need that creature class or the creature class switcher. That one that reminds me of the class 17. I haven't got it yet. What was its tractive effort? I know that you don't know the answer. I'm going to look it up. 40,000 pounds for attractive effort. It's comparable. It's comparable with the EMD SD1 or SW1. It's 40 compared to 49 and a half. Both of them are halves. I'm thinking I might put one of those baggage cars.
That was weird.
What? What was?
I was in the locomotive looking the other direction, and the next thing I knew, I was on the walkway on the engine instead of in the cab.
Huh.
But still on the engine.
That's weird. Does that add something down by the Thomas? What mod added something by the Thomas? What is this? That Loco's going by it, bound for Silva.
What's what?
It's by you. What is it? It's not the creamery.
That building? That's the creamery.
Oh!
Yeah, I just went by the creamery.
Yeah, because I got over here, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this. What the hell? What mod is this?
Remember, we put that mod in last night.
Well, and I wasn't looking at the map when we were monkeying around looking at stuff on yours. So it threw me off. I just see a weird section. I'm like, what the hell? But that makes sense. I really do. Like I said yesterday, I really enjoy the fact that the modders put vehicles around because it adds to the, is it ambiance? Yeah, ambiance. It makes it look like it's an actual lived-in world. And they added some roads in, too.
Yeah, but I did notice that there's no automatic whistle for those roads that they added there.
Huh.
Because I'm running these engines in road mode, and I've had to blow the whistle myself manually.
You know what? I think I found a job for the J70. And the Y6 if I put the Y6 in and I just tandem it up with the the 170. Because you'd be able to see the 170.
My map is really big. I need to make my map smaller. There we go.
See, and you also have... Oh, wait, you don't have the mods where it lets you, split screen.
What do you mean?
Like you have, what, 4 monitors now, currently?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You don't have the mod that allows you to, use all 4 monitors.
You're talking about moving things off the main monitor. I haven't been able to find that mod. If it exists, I haven't been able to find it.
It exists. I've seen it several times.
Well, I don't know where it is because I haven't been able to find it.
Hang on. Does this use the... If I go to Whittier, is there a Whittier interchange that's enabled? Yes. I don't want that enabled.
Alright, where's my... I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. By engine 1 here, there is some, gravel or some ballast that's over the rail. that car's supposed to go to Appalachian Hardwood. There's some stuff that's really messed up here.
Yeah, that's like what I had the other day. Yeah, yesterday. Remember how it was on my monitor but not on yours? How it was on in my game but not in your game?
Well, that's the only one I saw that was kind of like that.
It was that same mod because it was the East Whittier Yard expansion, or
I'm missing the 127. Where is the 127 at?
my map says 127's at the sawmill.
Okay, I'll find it. Yes, it is.
You got a few cars in the sawmill.
Why is 5,000 at the... What the hell?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it like you are.
There is some weird... What the hell did we do last?
Is some of that rearranged because of adding the expansion to the sawmill?
It's possible. I'm not gonna say it's not. But it's definitely weird.
You're in company mode too, aren't you?
Yes.
Because you're going to need some more log cars if you're going to keep running the sawmill.
Funny thing is, well, yeah, I could buy some.
The amount of load that the expanded sawmill is going to give you, you're going to want more log cars. Like it's like tier 1 is like 20 cars a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some because I believe I was tier 3.
I think the expanded sawmill won't do, what are these cars? Oh.
5,000
Well,
needs to go up more.
Alright. I have multiple cats trying to be on my lap right now.
I do not have that problem.
And one of them just stepped on my keyboard and I'm not sure what they did. They brought up the company window, that's what they did. Would have been nice to know that there were some Silva exchange cars sitting in Whittier that I could, East Whittier, I could have picked up when I went by.
Well, yeah. It would have been nice to know that I had a car here for Appalachian Hardwood.
You probably need to go in and I bet the Whittier interchange is turned on.
I just shut it off.
Okay, I say with the modded thing, you can actually have the East Whittier interchange on as well as Silva.
Oh, this needs to come here. Waypoint 127 just needs to come up here. Holy shit. I think I found a reason to drink today. That 127 is tiny compared to the boxcar that I've got it pulling. It's a third the size and half the height.
Oh yeah. See, this is fun because I can actually see your YouTube stream. So I can see I can see what you're...
Yeah. You can see what I'm seeing, but 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's 30 seconds.
It depends. Some days yes, some days no.
That's weird.
Yeah, the video lag to the stream changes from day to day.
That's weird.
So do you still service anything in Dellsboro or Silva?
No.
So just the interchange?
Correct. Um, 5,000. I want that back down. How far out are you from
I'm headed up the grade towards the tunnel.
Okay.
And
I asked because I'm trying to figure life out down here at Whittier.
yeah, you need some help?
No, just trying to figure out how I want to go about things and what I want to do.
I'm checking to make sure I got switches set all the way up into the interchange. And I'm gonna go check the interchange to see if there are cars on any of the tracks. The interchange appears to be completely empty at the moment.
I can change that if you give me a second.
You might as well let me get to the interchange before you go and add another interchange, if that's what you're thinking.
No. Was gonna add a bunch of log cars.
Oh. Yeah, you can do that. If you're gonna just buy some log cars, go for it. And then I can bring them back as soon as I get there. I can bring them back towards you.
That works. How many can I buy?
I don't know. Depends on how much money you have.
That many. It's not a lot. The sawmill's not going to be full all the time. But I can live with that.
Crap ton if you want the sawmill to be full all the time.
What was that?
You have to buy a crap ton if you want the sawmill to be full all the time.
Well, that or I need to get those gondola mods back.
Yeah, there are actually suggestions in this. If you want to run the sawmill at, well, if you want to run it at tier 5, you're going to need you're going to need more cars. Yep. And you're going to need there's a mod that improves the output of the logging camps.
Yep.
Alright, I see the log cars. 4 of them. You know what? When I deliver these cars, you'll be able to buy a couple more cars.
You know what? I'm down with that. I'll buy what I can. How many cars do you have?
In the game we were playing last night?
Yeah. No, I meant how many cars do you have on my train? How many cars are you taking right now to Silva?
22.
Oh yeah, I'll be able to buy some cars.
Taking 18 cars because I got 2 engines.
Okay, I got you. And then if we go and we look at whatever is at Ella.
Yep.
Actually,
well, there's some cars cars sitting at Whittier that I didn't pick up because I didn't know they were there at East Whittier.
That's fine. I'm about to put some more cars in the sawmill track. I'm about to add 2 cars. I made it sound like there was a lot more, but I didn't. Well, shit, I need to go get all of those freaking cars.
Well, there were several,
oh, there's more
than
7. There was a shit ton.
I didn't say 7, I said several, but I understand what you're...
That's you! That's you!
So your 2 passenger trains are sitting still, it looks like.
That's for Kirkland. That's you! I don't know what's making me sneeze. I might slightly start to be getting sick.
Oh, that's what that is.
I woke up this morning and one of my nostrils was plugged a little.
Alright, which engine is the one that's in charge here? 2? Yep. Oops. Selected.
Okay, you're doing that now?
Yeah, I'm up at Robinson Gap.
Yeah, because I just waypointed it there.
Yep. I saw that they went to the waypoint and I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went to go check it out. It's got a few cars for Appalachian Hardwood.
Yeah, and then I've got one down here.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
With, okay. I need 5,000 to not move. I need this one here. That can go there. 5,000 can be set up to move. Wait. 127 can just be pulled right into here. This adds quite a few different spots for cars.
Yeah, it adds a bunch of spots for outgoing stuff. It adds track for incoming stuff.
Oh,
It actually adds some other delivery types. Like it's got machine parts and it's got coal for a power plant and...
Yeah, I forgot about the coal that it's going to need. 5,000 can be set to move now. I also have something for Kirkland. Each skeleton car cost me $680.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you've got money for one more right now.
Yes.
And my train headed to Silva is just coming past the Silva Depot, so I'm going to have to go tend to it in a minute.
That's fair enough.
So are you servicing anything at ALCo? Or no, you're not even built to ALCo, are you?
No. And
You
I'm
didn't
not
build
built
the
to Andrews.
wire. So you're not serving.
I go from Whittier in terms of servicing. Other than station stops, I go from Whittier to ALCo Junction.
So you don't deliver any freight to Montehala?
No.
Just passenger.
Yes.
Your 2 passenger trains are sitting still right now.
Yeah, I'm playing with freight right now. You could get them set up if you wanted to.
I'm not even sure where they are right now. Let's see, where are they? Oh, they're both in Ella.
Oh. That they are.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Your 1 car is full of people. Your other 4 cars, this train, have nobody. Did you forget to copy the couple?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on with those trains. I don't know why they met in Ella. They're supposed to meet in Bryson.
So, okay, I'm going to take 1901. I'm going to back it up to the station again.
You do whatever.
Yep, because there are people. Yes, passenger operations. Copied a couple. There we go. There are people waiting at Ella to go west, which is the way that train is headed. Let's go take a look at the other train. Yeah, the other train's the same way. It doesn't have anybody in any of the other cars, just the first car.
What the hell?
You must have forgot to copy the couple.
Must have. If I remember right, it was really late at night when we were doing this last.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it was like 3 a.m.
How are these engines doing on fuel? That one's pretty good.
They should both be Berkshires. I remember switching that much out.
Yeah, they both pretty good on fuel.
Oh, I am not okay on water. I hope Whittier still has its water stand. Okay, it does. It still has the stovepipe.
You should have 2 of them, because there's a water tower in Whittier as well.
Right, there's stovepipes.
There we go. Now I'm getting some people in the other cars. Alright, that is everybody headed this direction. Okay. So let's go to road mode and let's get it going again. And go through the turnout at the other end of this siding so it can keep going.
I still have more shit for Bryson.
Yeah.
I also have something for Ella, but that's not as big of a deal in my mind.
Unless, of course, it's the mine, but...
Yeah, it's the mine. Or mine. But I have so much shit up there.
Yeah.
I have plenty of supplies. I know I have plenty of supplies. And that's where that car goes.
Alright. Hey, look at that. There's more money. You can buy some more dog cars.
Sweet.
You should do that so that I can go latch onto them and take them the other direction.
Will do. Well, hold up. I'm transporting cars to,
Well, if I can buy cars, I'll buy them for you.
You can, but I'm transporting cars to the sawmill right now.
Yep.
So if you wait for a minute, we'll be able to buy even more log cars.
Gotcha.
I actually don't know what your permissions are on this. I think you're high enough.
We can buy another 4 cars right now.
Okay, and we should be able to buy some more here in a minute. And my train consist is going to be a little messed up looking.
Alright. Wrong one. Select this one. And we will give that waypoint. I heard something make noise. Oh, it must have been passengers.
I've got no clue. You wanna know what I kinda want? And I kinda wanna know how... Well, there's a few I want. So I kinda want some of those passenger car mods, right? Like that PR one we were looking at yesterday.
Yeah.
Early this morning. I kinda want that. But I also want that loaded passenger. Or the loaded passengers.
You mean a car like where you can see passengers in the cars?
So it's... Each car is actually set up to be able to take passengers or whatever. But there's a mod that makes it so that you can see the passengers. But
yeah,
some of the
right.
cars only hold so many passengers. And then you can change the names.
Alright. Let's take this here. I'm not sure I can go further than this, but we'll go here. Because we got a train moving in that direction.
Well, there's a train moving around that's going to the sawmill. And I got no clue where it's really at right now. It's doing its maneuvering, I know that.
The engines and what's left of cars from Robinson Gap down to Hemingway. Because there's a passenger train coming the other direction. I'm not sure where it is yet. I don't think it's to Bryson yet. But
okay, I see what you're saying.
It can wait in Hemingway. Oh, cat. It can wait in Hemingway until the passengers get by. Yeah, one train's coming towards you through Whittier, or through, just went through Ella.
Okay, I should be off the main. I don't know what the main is anymore.
At the moment I'm looking at turnouts. So, yep, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. So the main is the same track that it was. It's just kind of hard to tell which one it is. So if you look where 5,000 is,
yep.
The main is the track right beside it.
On its left?
Like where you're standing, or where you were standing.
Where I'm
that
standing
turnout
now.
running over.
Yep.
So we're now you're down by 5,000 now.
Yes.
That 5,000 is on a yard lead. You're standing on the main line. Yep, that track you're running down is the main line.
Okay.
You just main line. So you go straight through that turnout. Yep. You go straight through the next turnout. And see, that turnout that you just ran through, that's original. That's part of the original yard at Whittier.
Oh, okay.
you're running down the main line at Whittier.
So 127 and 5,000 are on the original lines.
Yeah, 5,000 is actually not on one of the original lines, but it's not on the track that's in the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not on either of the.
I'm not on a main, so all is good.
Yep.
Okay, I have 4 cars sitting here ready to go to,
And so you did see that 5,000 has 10% water, right?
Yeah, I took a look at it. It's got 1,600 gallons last I saw, and I went, oh no. Or no, it was 10 something. I went, oh, that's not good. That's why I asked about the water. It's down to 976. It's fine. It's fine for what it's doing. It's got 7 tons of coal and 900 gallons. It's fine.
Alright.
You haven't moved that loco out of Silva, have you?
No, I'm just hooking up to the log cars that are here.
Okay. Well, there's going to be more.
What's that?
There will be more outbound here in a minute.
For Silva?
No, for log cars coming east.
Looks like you're delivering more cars.
Wait, damn it. God damn it.
You're not paying attention to which track they're supposed to go on?
Something like that. New mod and all, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Alright, let's see here.
My irritation isn't with you, it's with me.
We just got paid for something.
Where is MP1 at?
We have a third person on board.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I texted him a question. Let's see,
They sent a question mark.
yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. I take it you're just gonna let me do my stupid thing and figure out my life over here and you'll take care of everything else?
Let's see.
Okay, that's MP1. What is the waste track? Okay, that's easy.
Mods on your stream.
What was that?
So you don't have the list of mods on your stream.
That can be changed if you give me a minute. I need to go like this.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Takes 5 seconds while that train is in transit. Because I kind of figured out what I needed.
I can grab it here.
Content. Live. This one.
Are you putting it on the
Copy. Paste. save. Though not quite all of those are in use right now.
Yeah.
It's just what I've added as I've gone.
There it is.
That refreshes quicker than I thought it did. Okay, it's the waste track is over here. Which is weird that there's a waste track. You would think that they would just cut it up for sawdust.
If he's still on there. We're not playing with the Whittier Industries either.
No, we are not. Nor the Bryson Loop.
Yep. Which you've got on your list right now, but...
This is going to be a lot of back and forth at this sawmill. I could have just kicked some cars out, I guess. Whatever. I do like that in this mod, they changed how, oh, hell.
You got any more cars to deliver over there, buddy?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm just wondering how many more skeleton cars I'm going to be able to buy here before we run away, before I start headed back towards the sawmill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times what? 75? 65. Is at least one?
Oh, I just jumped out.
Hi.
Did your game? I don't know. I just lost my connection or something.
715, so one more car. Oh, I'm Shanado. I think is the guy that just joined.
Yeah, he's been in a little bit, but
Oh, he
I'm not sure.
disconnected.
Oh, I was just about to give him something to do.
That was kind of funny.
We lost everything. Like, I don't know. Did yours restart?
No.
We must have lost. You must have lost connection to the server because I got booted and he got booted, and he came back in and I came back in and he came back in. But
I could check my internet connection. I mean, it still shows that I'm streaming.
yeah, you must have lost connection to the. I'm gonna put him back to passenger for now. What am I? Officer?
Yes. High enough to cause some trouble.
Yep, no, I understand. I was gonna give him some rights and tell him to go run a train, but he disappeared before I could do that.
Do you need to be a Upton tier or no?
No, he just left.
Okay.
I didn't have a chance to do that.
That's gonna be a good number of log cars, isn't it? We've got what, 8 there right now?
Yeah, I've got 8 right now, and there are 4 at the sawmill right now.
I can check that. I'm moving around over here.
I just say we got enough money, I can buy one more, but...
Dude, my room's colder with this new PC in it. Or this new shell.
Your room is colder?
Yeah. PC has 5 fans on it. It doesn't need 5. It's not that taxing. There you go. There's some more cars that we can purchase some things with. Or some money that we can purchase some more cars with. I really should start worrying about how much water I have. I have 724, it's fine. I should get a train that's specifically just going to, Ella. I mean, I could do that with number 2.
Was going to send him. I can look. I found the guy on Steam, but you can't send a message on Steam without being friends.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
God, I was gonna give him a job to do.
Whittier MP1. Yeah, I forgot that was right there. Alright, I just need one wheel in. We'll see if we can get another car, but I highly doubt it.
Train has arrived in Hemingway. Okay, so I can go here. Yep, I can go there. And which one is the lead of this train? 2? Yep, 2 is the lead.
I don't even know if the Camelback is MU'd.
It is.
Oh, it could probably be on MU'd depending on how much power you have.
Did my game just lock up again?
We're close. We're close to having another car.
Yeah, I think my game just crashed.
That's weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Oh, it is dead. I am restarting it again. Yeah, because we didn't have any problems with it last night.
Yeah, unless it's something to do with my internet connection.
I don't know. I don't know why it crashed that time.
And somebody hasn't made me an Ethernet cable yet so that I can string all the way through my apartment.
No. Oh, I'm talking to my cat. It's trying to scratch my arm. Alright. Hey, no. No. Oh, okay. You are going off my lap if you're going to behave like that.
Fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
is in the dining room. Last I saw, she's sleeping on a blanket that's out there on the floor. It's easy to keep her happy. Hey, so the game, do you want to know what,
Where is one? Oh, it's a sawmill. How many engines you got at the sawmill? Holy crap.
enough to get the job done, apparently.
More than enough.
I have 5,000. Yeah, I thought that was 2. I don't know why I thought it was 2, but yeah, I have one sitting here.
2 is the one that I'm looking for. I found it. So that I can bring it down from Hemingway down to Appalachian Hardwood.
I might hook up one to the car going to Ella.
And I got the Bryson Loop on mine, but there's no cars in it. So there are no cars in the yard at Bryson either.
No, because they all went to Appalachian Hardwood.
Yeah, right now they're up in Hemingway, but
would you like some cars in Bryson?
when you're ready to send them to Bryson.
I could be ready in a second, and I can give you a loco to do stuff in Bryson too.
Well, I've got locos headed towards Bryson. I'm just not there yet.
I'm gonna be sending 127, and well, no, I'll keep 127 local here.
Okay.
Unless I send 127 up to the mine. Was there anything heading, or no, you haven't been to Appalachian yet, have you?
No, that's where I'm headed right now.
Okay, let me know if there's
I'm
anything heading out of there.
I've got engines headed from... We need just a little bit more money and I can buy 2 more cars.
2 more log cars?
Yeah. We have enough to buy 1, not quite enough to buy 2.
Well, hang on
Maybe
here, let me go.
Trains moving, so they may, earn some extra money as they move, but...
Yeah. Where is 5,000?
Buy you somewhere.
5,000. 5,000 can actually stop where it is. I'll take a look and see what's outbound at Ella.
Let's go. Company window, employees, crews, create a crew. Create. Apparently my cap lock's key was on. There we go. Save.
6 cars outbound at the mine right now. I don't know if you want me to bring them down to Whittier.
At Appalachian, or at the
Kirkland.
You don't have any motive power up there right now, so you might as well just leave whatever's there.
I'm gonna be bringing 1 car up. After I add water. Because I didn't almost forget to add water. I would never do such a thing. I always check everything before it moves.
Into my switch list. How much coal is in the tower here? Almost a full load in the tower.
127's moving somewhere.
It's at the east end of the yard.
Yeah.
On the main line now. Looks like we're gonna have a collision. You might want to attend to that.
I'm looking.
127 and 5,000 are going right towards each other.
They're both slowing.
I'm gonna head down to club here before too long because I'm meeting with James.
Okay.
I got a little more time yet, like another half hour.
Okay.
Before I cut out.
James must be having you look at another loco of his.
We were working on it yesterday, but he got called away, so... So we're going to tackle it again today. I'm going to have work here to do here shortly, because I'm almost to Appalachian Hardwood. Pretty soon we're going to have to send those cars to the logging camp because you're going to need more logs at the sawmill. If you don't already need more logs at the sawmill.
I can tell you how many I have right now.
I can tell you too. You have 32 right now. 45 cars per day.
Oh, shit.
That's why I said you needed more log cars. Now you're down to 5% on 5,000.
It's fine. It's heading towards the water column anyway.
Interesting. So I've got the YouTube chat window up right now.
Yes.
On one of my other monitors. And the YouTube chat window says it disconnected briefly, so I must have had a drop in my internet connection.
Huh. That's weird.
It's back on.
That's weird. You rarely get drops.
That means I'm one of 3 people that's watching your, or one of the 4 people watching your stream right now.
And I know I'm one of 4, one of 3 now.
So half of the people watching your stream are us?
Yes. Yes.
That's funny.
No, I might be all of the people watching right. I might be 2/3. I might be 2/3. It's on my phone.
On your computer and on your phone?
Yes.
You trying to pad your numbers, are you?
I was just gonna make a joke about that, and it's not even intentional. I've been half myself. even intentionally. I had it on my phone, and then you decided to call. Well, then I put the phone by the webcam, because that made sense.
That was weird.
What?
Oh, I was trying to do something on my computer, and like it pulled up and changed things. It was just kind of weird, funky. All right, what do we got going on here? That car goes there. That car goes there. That car goes there. Fun. Thank you. Thank you for organizing these in a nice way of organization.
Okay, take control of this one. Independent off, train brake off. Reverse can go up a bit.
Hey, I think I can order another car now.
What was that?
Nope, not quite. I need a few more dollars. 14 to be exact. $14 shy of another car.
I mean, I could just take out a loan and get what I needed.
You might actually be at a level where you'll have to get some logs from the Walker camp.
Yeah.
With the expanded mill.
Yeah.
The expanded mill is a lot of work. Kind of like Kirkland is.
So it basically turns it into I need to almost have somebody with me every time that I decide I want to stream.
Well, if you want to keep Kirkland up to date, if you want to keep everything up and going, yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna get the mod for the log gondolas again. I forgot what I was doing, but it's fine. The coal is still being loaded into the 71. I definitely think another 71 is going to get purchased.
Yeah?
Yeah. It just makes sense.
Well, you've got more traffic now, too.
Well, and even with just having Ella, it made sense to have the 71. You know.
I say, how much do you still owe the bank? A lot?
Enough.
Yeah, a lot. I wouldn't take out any more loans for now. I would work on making enough money to pay some of it back with the equipment you have.
I may owe 110.
Yeah, I know. I looked at it. I can see your company window. Remember?
Oh, you can see my finances. My finances are fine. Don't worry about them.
Go. Put myself on the ground for this operation. Let's see here.
I could just run it like I run Farming Simulator. Or like I used to once upon a time. Take out a huge amount of debt. Never pay it back. It's not like it's the real world. What are they going to do? Come after my money? Come for my assets?
I mean, I don't know what the game would do if you actually did that.
Most games just let it slide. I mean, what? The game charges me $10,000 every 3 days? 4 days? a J70.
Are you saying you can't get off of it?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh, there it goes. When I went the other direction, it let me go. I suppose that I should probably refill the J70, don't you?
I was trying to jump on that locomotive. Come on. Seriously? Okay, just push me. There we go.
Okay.
I'll try not to slam into your cars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm playing where money's kind of important. I'm not just playing sandbox. Though I was thinking about getting some of those nice reefer cars.
You don't need to have. You don't need to be playing in sandbox to have some reefers. If you want to start servicing the creamery, you're gonna need some.
Yeah, but I take it I don't get to pick kind of what I want to serve. Like if I just want to do milk. Glass bottles.
The creamery, I think, has incoming stuff and outgoing stuff that goes to the interchange, except it doesn't really go to the interchange, and goes to the house tracks at the various stations.
Okay.
So you basically deliver reefers to house tracks from the creamery. Hence the captive service of the cars.
Okay. That makes sense. I might have to play with them a little bit on your map to get a feel for them.
I hear somebody cutting their grass today. I did that yesterday.
I haven't had anybody start cutting their grass by us yet. But I mean, we've got a dirt lot, and then a laundromat, and then a company that fixes things, and then another.
Yeah, you got a gigantic dirt lot across the street from you.
Yeah. So I mean, nobody's really gonna be mowing their yard around us except for by my room.
Alright.
That reminds me, I do need to have a fire and use up what's in the fire pit. I could do that tonight. Alright, now I finally get to be going forward. You were in control of passenger trains, correct? Ish?
I'm not paying attention to them.
Yeah, they kind of run independent.
I have no idea where they are. One of them is currently stopped at a station stop. And I need to pay attention to what I'm doing.
Well, I'm just out to make sure that they're not going to be
One of them's all the way at the Silva interchange. Okay. because I was taking a look at that.
One's at Almond. That's fine.
Well, that one is just going to run into the end of the map and stop.
Yeah.
Basically what the other one is doing is...
This is for Ella here. Oh, I went a little too far.
What's that next turnout? Turn straight? Okay. Do a little car kicking.
Okay, you do you. There we go, and that'll be set up to get Ella stuff. I take it you'll be bringing those log cars in here pretty quick.
Once I've done this stuff and bought as many more skeleton cars as I can. I'm at Appalachian Hardwood right now. Which I'm delivering cars. I got like 4 of them here.
Okay. Equipment.
Alright, that one's done. I can tell you, kicking cars is a heck of a lot easier on the ground than it is from above.
Oh?
When you're actually riding on the car in between the cars, it's so much easier. Uncouple the cars and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. 1900 is on its way back up the line.
Okay. Did you remember to copy the couple?
We'll see if I did before you said something, but I've hit it about 100 times now. Yeah, I had to have.
One of the nice things about running with the timetable is you don't even have to do that. You do have other things you have to do, but...
Yeah. Like, make sure you're on time.
Actually, for the most part, you don't even need to worry about that. You just need to make sure that you're, your tracks are clear so that you stay on time. Because your timetable basically sets to sets to the time between stations. It will pretty efficiently stay on track itself, but it won't if you forget to flip a turnout, so it sits at a turnout or something like that.
Okay. So you gotta do all the CTC stuff.
You don't have to do the CTC stuff, but you gotta pay attention to make sure that the track is clear and that the turnouts are set for the train that's running.
Well, and that's what I meant by CTC. You don't have to do the signal stuff.
But yeah.
But you've got to essentially do CTC.
I prefer the CTC because then you can have freight trains going down the line at the same time, and you can stop them at one siding and not have to go out on the floor, not have to move turnouts out in the middle of nowhere trying to keep track of everything, but that's me. So I don't know if I can these cars here or not. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Oh yeah, all three of them will fit. Get in there. One more. There we go.
Sweet. And you were trying to buy how many cars? 4?
What was that? What was that about how many cars?
You were trying to buy 5 cars.
Well, I was going to buy 2, but I think we have enough to buy 3 right now. I don't have any more cars to deliver here right now.
Yeah, 3. Math is not my strong suit. No, we don't. We have enough for 2.
We don't have enough for 3.
No, we have enough for 2.
$1,800 for 3. Well, that's okay. We can get 2 more.
Yeah.
Before I take the train off.
Before you what?
Before I send that train.
Shit. And I should set up that.
Go get that stuff. Alright. So that's number 5, I believe. Yep, number 5. Alright. And let's go to our buy cars. And we'll buy 2 more. And then we'll take number 5R. Take number 5. Nope, not number 5. Number 10. Take number 10 and back it up onto the new cars.
When I'm moving one down here, I'm going to hook up to some of the log cars that I do have. And move some stuff around on this end down here.
On tier 1 yesterday,
Yeah.
with the sawmill, when I got paid for the sawmill,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I went reverse, don't I? No, I went forward. I went forward. It was like $5,000 in logs,
Holy shit.
and that was tier 1.
And I'm tier 3.
All right, our log train is headed your direction.
Okay.
Although it's going to have to wait behind the passenger train, or it's going to have to go around the passenger train. But I'm going to guess it's going to wait. Because the passenger train just left Silva.
Oops. Oh well.
Oh, it's fine. Passengers should have priority.
Yeah. Well, non-stop freight could have it too. Because that freight's not going to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, where's 5? I'm going to unmute 5 because I don't think it needs to be running for this train. It's not very heavy.
Okay.
14 cars and 440 tons.
No, I
So-
think it needs to be a mute.
I think one engine can pull it. The other engine is just there for the ride.
Well, it depends on which engine's trying to pull it. Well, actually, I think the 127 could actually pull it.
Let's see, what do we got? avocado, and a 484
Mastodon.
Mastodon.
That sometimes get paired up with Camelback, depending on if they need the extra motive power.
Yeah, the Camelback is in Bryson right now, so...
Yeah, with number 2. I run a heritage museum that actually runs traffic. That's essentially what this is. Well, not really, because it borrows motive power from the British. Did this expand that pond too? No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It did?
For the logs? Yeah. It's bigger.
Okay.
It's bigger and there are more tracks. All 3 tracks will deliver logs.
Yeah. I saw that.
Hey, you're swimming.
You said it does 45 logs a day?
That's what it said on the...
Tier 4.
I think that's what... All you gotta do is go to your company window.
Yeah, I am. I'm on tier 4 and it wants 45 cars a day.
Are you on tier 4? Oh, you are on tier 4.
Yeah.
Dang.
No, I'm on tier 3. It's supposed to go up tomorrow. That's going to be changed. We're not going to go up.
Yeah, you may want to go back to tier 3.
Yeah, we're going to go back to tier 3. Not today.
According to the mod, tier 4 is possible with the vanilla logging camps, but barely. That's why I said you may need to go to the Walker camp too to get logs. I mean, 45 cars a day times 3 logs per car is what, 135 logs a day. And let's see here.
45 times 3 is 135.
That's what I said, buddy.
I know how bad I am at math.
12, 12, and 12. So, according to this, you should be able to get 36 cars a day of production at Conley.
If I use everything at Conley?
If you use everything. And you've got 32 cars a day at Walker. So you will definitely need to go to Walker too. Oh yeah, I'm about to run into a train. Yeah, you don't need to keep going. I can see that it's there. We'll let the train go. I told you I was going to run into a train.
How bad?
Oh, I didn't collide with it.
Okay.
I stopped short of it.
No, my only question was, oh, how bad?
I could have maybe passed it at Dellsboro, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I need to see if that logging mod is still up on,
There are some log car mods that were suggested with the camp or with the sawmill increase.
I wonder if the 100-tonner wasn't included in that.
Not in, yeah, I don't know what was. I'd have to go look at the. In fact, I have a window open right now that's in Nexus Mods.
Must be nice to have like 3-4 monitors. I say that as
Oh,
I
hell
have
yeah.
2
Hell
separate
yeah, it's
computers.
nice.
What was that?
It would be even nicer if I could see all 4 monitors. But that's coming. I'm just waiting for stuff to get here.
By the way, you know how you said you need a bigger desk? At least your computer fits on your desk.
Was this was the one you're talking about the gondola or the skeleton car that's really big?
Gondola. I had it a long time ago. I might still have it on here.
Interesting.
That gondola carries like 12 logs. I do not have it on here.
So there's a gondola that will carry 6 logs. There's a gondola that will carry 12. I'm looking at a whole mod pack. There's a pulpwood car that will hold 87 tons. Those are pricey though. The big gondola is $2 grand.
That sounds about right.
I mean, it takes the place of what? 4 log cars.
Yep.
So that's $500 a log car, which is a little cheaper than a log car. I could probably increase my speed a little bit. I have a passenger train out in front of me, but let's see. How far out in front of me is it now?
I do not.
It's 1.5 miles. Almost 2 miles ahead of me now. It does have a station stop before. You can probably do that. We'll just speed this up. I think I got enough separation I can speed up again. Because the passenger train's going 35.
What was that log gondola's name?
So I'm looking at 2 different mod packs. MVR's logging cars is one, and the other one was. I'm curious about this car. I have to look at that one. The other one was Latom's 100-ton rail car, which appears to be just a single car. Up to 10 logs.
Okay, the one that I used to have was the MVR's logging cars.
Okay. So you're saying get the NVR cars?
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to re-download again. Those are nice.
Oops, I am not on the right thing. That is not what I wanted.
We will have to go into your, you'll have to go and I'll have to go into my test and see if they actually cooperate or if they break things. Because they may not have cooperated with other things that I had once upon a time.
Alright. I gotta go check that out, but I'll go to that in a minute. Open there. Alright. Mod. Download mod. Download. I'm assuming I need rail, or I'm assuming that goes into, yeah, it doesn't even say.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Look at the requirements.
There are no requirements listed. Oh, it says it goes into rail loader. Interesting. I figured it would go in the other way.
These are early, very early on mods. One needs... I suppose that means that I may need to buy another one of these little bobbers, huh? Oh, there's only one person watching now, Fred, so I was not inflating my stuff artificially.
But that would probably be me then.
I would assume so.
Alright. We are going to throw that switch.
Also, YouTube says I'm playing Trains Railroad Simulator 2019.
Because you put the wrong thing on it?
No, I didn't. I don't even own that game. YouTube's just being YouTube.
You should lock down your server next time you want to play like this. If people want to join us online, they either need to know the mods or we need to be able to assign them something that doesn't require any of the mods. So like if we're playing in the vanilla game, then we can have anybody join us in the vanilla game kind of thing.
Yeah, I get you.
I haven't actually noticed anybody else join, which I don't think anybody else has, but
Unknown players cannot connect. So my understanding is that means you and me can play?
Or anybody that can find your, yeah, I guess I don't know what that means. 100%.
We'll find out at a later time and date.
I don't remember how I did mine. I know mine's got a password on it. Maybe it's just that you got to put a password in.
Well, I could have sworn that mine had a password on it.
No, I know it's not. Speaking of which, what time is it on your game clock?
11:26.
No, we're not too bad. Mine's 11:27 in 10 seconds.
Wow, it's amazing what a different graphics card can do.
Just different computer in general.
That too. One that's not made to be compact. How far out is that train from Whittier?
I am stopped at Baker's right now. The passenger train is at Wilmot. And probably leaving soon.
Okay, so stay in Whittier, but be ready to attach.
as soon as that passenger train leaves Whittier or leaves Wilmot, you're gonna have to make sure that you've got track clear for it.
I do.
I do wonder how some of these mods work with the CTC.
I mean, one way to find out.
Yeah, you start buying signals, or we do it in our test browse.
Yes. I'll leave that up to you. I don't like dealing with signals.
Well, this is your game. There's no reason to put signals in this game because it's yours.
Yeah. I prefer working in dirt territory. Ooh, we're back up to 3.
That's why I'm sitting here waiting for the... sitting here waiting for the passenger train to start up again. There it goes. It is starting to move.
I haven't been on Discord looking at the MOW lately. Have they said any more about ballasting?
I have not seen anything more. I haven't really been on there. I don't know what Discord... I mean, I can go on the Discord server right now, like I said.
I'm logging into Steam to see if they've said anything on Railroader. Okay. I'm set up. I'm just waiting for you to deliver me some log cars.
Yep, they're on their way.
And then shunt all those into place. And then see how many of those I can take up to Conley.
Well, you should be able to take all these to Conley. But... so I've got a train that's got 10 log cars, and you've got, what, 4 more?
Yeah. Yeah, they should all fit
So
in 1 and 2.
You've got 14 cars total.
Yup.
One only hold 4. Or is it 5? I think one will hold 5.
Yup.
And 2 will handle 8.
Yup.
And 3 will handle 7. I believe those are the numbers.
I don't go up to 3. They have not said any more on Railroader about whether or not they're going to have any more updates or the development update. I mean, and they did only say it on April 20th, so it takes time to get stuff rolling, so we can give them some slack. But though I would like to know more.
Let's see where we're at.
Oh wait, I have 6.
Cut out here pretty quick, Chris. Passenger train is just coming into East Whittier.
Okay.
It hasn't quite hit the yard tracks yet, but it's along the side of the the lead track for the backyard.
Okay.
And actually, once it comes through there, I'm gonna throw the switch so that the log cars come into the siding.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw that switch back close to where you were a second ago, but now you're running the way the other direction.
Okay.
I see one problem with the way this thing is designed, but that's okay. Is what it is.
Not enough crossovers?
Yeah, there should be a crossover at the far end between the lead track and the other track going the other direction. Which there isn't, but there goes 1900.
Yep.
Let's see here. I'm gonna throw that switch there. Alright. So I'm gonna cut out here, Chris.
Okay.
This should be set up so that it will come in and then stop on that first track inside of the main line.
Okay.
So I threw the switch on the main line at one end, and I threw the switch at the other end so that it will be against the siding.
Okay.
So it will come in and stop. They're running in road mode right now, so.
Okay.
So. And they're just coming past Bardon, so they're gonna be there any minute. Not even. They're like a mile out. Are you gonna start servicing Bardons?
I might. I'm thinking it. But I want to have some of those cars before I start doing the servicing.
Yeah, those are $1,200 a piece.
Yeah. And I owe a little money to the bank.
Yeah, wait a couple of days servicing the sawmill and the Kirkland mine. You should be good.
Well, I might have to drop my tier down for the sawmill.
Tier 3, I think you should be able to handle, but.
Okay, then I'll go down to tier 3. But I think I gotta pay a fine, huh?
On tier 3, you were talking about going to tier 4, and then it was like, no, I probably shouldn't do that.
I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. So tier 3 is 45 cars a day.
Yep.
If I drop down to tier 2, it doesn't tell me how many cars, but I can drop down to tier 2.
Tier. I mean, I would see what you can do tomorrow.
See what I can do at tier 3, no change?
Yeah, I don't think I would change it.
Only reason I was thinking about it was because Connolly can't support it on its own, and I don't want to run all the way up to Walker.
So? Just do it.
Just leave it at tier 3 and just get everything I can from Connolly?
And just do it. You know? Load up your cars basically all you have to do is load your cars at Conley, and then after you've unloaded them, take them up to Walker and load them, and then take them back. It's not that far. It's only a few more miles.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, yeah.
You know, you get some of those log cars that you get some of those other gondolas that can handle more cars. Then you can make the trip
more
efficient. You can make make the trip more efficiently because you can have 3 or 4 of those cars that you just set off onto one of the tracks for a train headed to Bryson to take, and they can just take them, and then you can have an engine from Bryson actually take them out to Walker.
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't have to have a separate train of log cars to run to Walker. When you're running just to Conley, you might as well just have an engine that runs stuff to Conley. But,
0. 1.
So.
I get
you just took it over, huh?
Yep. Because I'm just gonna cut into it now and yank those cars off it.
I was watching it.
I'm just gonna go run right up there.
You're gonna take it up there with number 1?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give you a word of advice.
Yep.
When you go to bring the cars down the hill.
Yep. Use a Shay.
No, disconnect from whatever cars you're picking up. So say you're at track 3.
Yep.
The cars from track 3 down to where you can access the spur for track 2, but not fouling the turnout.
Yep.
Leave 3 cars there. Take the engine only into track 2.
Okay.
Once you've got the cars from track 2, then couple onto the cars from track 3, and do the same thing at track 1. Although it's probably more important at track 1 because by the time you get to track 1, you've got a lot more cars. And it might be a problem with that little with that 10-wheeler. That 10-wheeler might not have enough power to push 5 or 6 loaded log cars upgrade. So you might actually have to make multiple trips down Conley because you won't be able to back it push up Conley to latch onto other cars.
Well, and I'm not saying this is going to be the permanent loco. This is this is just the loco that's doing it now. You know what I mean?
If anything, I would take that logging Mikado that you've got in the cars that just came in and use it for your...
I probably will.
Train. But anyway, I'm going to run out the door, so I'm going to disconnect here and...
Alright, maybe we'll play this a little bit later on. Actually, I think I'm going to end the stream because I want to get a nap in before I gotta work.
I understand that one.
Yep.
We'll talk later.
Alright, sounds like a plan, buddy. See you later.
Yep, bye.
Bye. Alright. Well, we'll get this knuckled in here quick. And then I'll end this stream. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.